Episode 50C. South America. Chile, Purin. An online service called California 18 publicizes the PM2.5 air quality of various cities in South America. Colombia, Bogotá. In Bogotá, Colombia, there has been an increase in the concentrations of PM2.5 because wind carried smoke from several fires blamed on armed groups some 350 kilometers, 220 miles, to the northwest, all the way to the Colombian capital. Australia, bushfire is the Australian word for wildfire. In Australia, bushfires appear to affect lung function of children with asthma. Mean levels of particulate matter at the 2.5 micrometer scale, PM2.5, reached 35.7 micrometers per meter cubed on days with bushfires. United Kingdom. The Guardian in the UK published the most articles on wood burning. There is a rise in UK wood burners likely to be creating pollution hotspots in affluent areas. That means researchers could be missing the creation of new hotspots from wood-burning stoves. Many of the harmful chemicals found in tobacco smoke are emitted by wood burning, which may be even more toxic. How to get rid of a wood-burning stove? What is the best alternative to a wood-burning stove? The answer was a gas fire. Though expensive, they give off more heat. Councils say they lack funds to enforce stricter limits on wood burners, although one of the main reasons for wood burning is aesthetics. A serious threat. Calls grow for urgent review of England's wood-burning stoves. Pollution from wood burning is a growing source of fine particulate matter pollution in some areas, and there will also be tighter regulation of new wood burners, which in designated smoke control areas will be allowed to produce no more than 3 grams of PM2.5. Therese Coffey admits UK can't achieve air pollution target advised by experts. Wood-burning stoves, which are usually expensive to install, are increasingly being used in urban areas for aesthetic reasons and are now the main source of PM2.5, more than traffic. Worst London air pollution in 6 years as home fires burn. Wood fires produce more particle pollution than traffic exhausts in UK. Home wood burning played a large role in the pollution peaks last year. Greenpeace accuses Treasury of distorting its stance on biomass burning. In a briefing note to a minister before a meeting with Drax, formerly a coal-fired power station operator and now a major burner of wood for the UK, Greenpeace says Drax lied in saying that Greenpeace approves of wood burning. Pollution Watch. Citizen science helps raise alarm on UK air pollution. The citizen scientist said, I began making measurements out of concern about wood smoke pollution from the proliferation of domestic solid fuel burning in Chorley, and a roaring fireplace, the polluting raffle prize, promoted by the British Heart Foundation. The British Heart Foundation, BHF, which has campaigned on the pollution risks of burning wood at home, is being urged to review a charity draw for a roaring fireplace, an ironic prize for the group to offer. The BBC News published log burner rule change in England could land users with £300 fines. A tightening of emissions regulations has reduced the amount of smoke new. This means a wood-burning stove emits more particles per hour than a Berkshire Live in the UK published an article. Log burner owners in England risk £300 fine after rule change. A wood-burning stove, therefore, emits more particles on an hourly basis than a diesel lorry. In addition to limiting how much PM2.5 wood burners. The Bolton News in the UK published an article. Greater Manchester Integrated Care Partnership, GMICP. Beware of health and pollution risks of fires and wood burners. The smoke produced when wood and other solid fuels are burned contains tiny harmful. If you burn wood, make sure it's dried properly. The Cheshire Herald published an article titled, Take a Look at Your Indoor Air Quality. The more robust smoke to cause concern is wood smoke, which is a combination of gases and microscopic particulate matter. Even with an airtight The Chronicle Live in the UK published an article titled "Warning as Gateshead Home Destroyed by Raging Fire Sparked by Wood-Burning Stove." A woman was left with burns and saw her home burned down after using a wood burner to save on energy bills. The Coventry Telegraph published an article, "Why Using the Wrong Wood in Your Burner Could Land You with a £300 Fine." The Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs says log burners are the biggest source of particles of air pollution, called fine particulate. The Daily Express in the UK published an article on log burner owners could be hit with a £300 fine and criminal record, how to avoid. Some 1.5 million homes in the UK use wood for fuel, but burning wood and coal in open fires and stoves is responsible for almost 2/5, 38%, of PM2.5 pollution. The Daily Mail in the UK published an article, "Wood-Burning Stove Could Leave You with a £300 Penalty or Criminal Record Under New Regulations." A million Brits who own wood-burning stoves could be fined £300 and emissions of PM2.5 particulate matter less than 2.5 micrometers in. The Daily Kos published an article about the UK titled, "Is This the End for England's Wood-Burning Stoves?" England has moved to ban wood-burning stoves as it looks to push active policies on environmentalism and pollution. The Derby Telegraph in the UK published an article, "Brits Warned of £300 Wood-Burner Fine and Criminal Record Amid Rule Change." However, the new wood-burning stove laws have been put in place in a bid to reduce harmful emissions, as the appliances are said to account for around Episode